And then the dude be explaining his lines like, no, we all got it in the first time you said it. Um, Pretty easy to pick up and catch on who you speaking to. You don't gotta like isolate the actual line and say it real slow. No, I got it the first time. I just didn't really care. Talking about styles, ladies and gentlemen. Um, and then this dude has the nerve to say that he checked me on email a while ago and I backed down. No, and why would someone even lie like this when I have the emails? I could put the emails on the screen and show exactly what was said, but I'm just gonna go off of the merit of what was actually said. You know what I mean? So I caught the guy talking subtly trying to talk shit to me a while ago. How long ago was that shit? Time be going by fast. Y'all notice that as you get older, time be like zoom. 3 weeks go by in like a day. So it was like about a day ago, about 3 weeks ago, maybe four, maybe a month. The dude was shit like this, like these little community posts, and it said something like, "Yeah, I hear you taking shots, yada yada yada. You're a girl." He used a different word. This, that, the third. So it's like I knew he was subtly talking about me. So what did I do? No, he's flipping the script. No, at that time, as soon as I caught wind that he was subtly trying to take shots at me with the claim that I'm subtly taking shots at him, because me and Shorty had just dropped that dope joint, the Skilletine Sword. So look that up. That shit is fire. Look it up on her page. Real life is not in cyberspace. She got like, that's where the view count is. So watch it on her joint, right? Real life is still not in cyberspace on that page, right? Skilletine Swords. Mwah. Right? So I knew he was trying to like say something in that song was taking shots at him, but he's saying that he checked me. No, what actually happened, ladies and gentlemen, what actually happened, America, is I emailed him immediately when I caught wind that he was trying to make this bogus ass claim. And I told him, I was like, yo, if you're talking, I was very polite, I was very cool. I was like, yo, if you're suggesting that I was taking shots at you or anything like that, I'm not. I was even gracious enough to cite out, because I listened to the shit again. I was like, what line or lines could he possibly be talking about? So I found one line. I was like, maybe he's talking about this. So I even told him, I was like, look, yo, I think I know the line that you might be referring to that was totally about something else, had nothing to do with you, yada, yada, yada. This dude replies and he goes into great effort and detail. Oh, yeah, I also left him my phone number, right? Because I'd rather just talk direct, straight to the point. That's why I respect it when other people do that with me, right? So I said, look, you could call me, you could talk about it line to line, right on the line, clear out all this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? This dude's reply was, no, I was not talking about you. I was talking about Solo Redline. He specifically said that he was not referring to me at all, even though it was painstakingly obvious that he was talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew he was retracting and kind of like backing down, and I was kind of like, ooh, I wouldn't expect that from you. I mean, Mr. Aggression and everything. You actually gonna like as close to in face to face as possible? You actually gonna back down to me like that? Okay, whatever. He said no. I was talking about this Solo Redline thing, and he went into the whole thing between him and Math Hoffa, whatever, whatever. So I just took it at face value. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? He said, and I mean, he was. It's in the email. He was specific. He said, yo, I was not referring to you at tone at all, blah blah blah. And then he said this weird shit. He said, don't let LA gas you, not gas you. He's like, don't let LA trick you into having a beef with me type shit. I guess the LA dude was amping it up. He probably saw the community post and heard the little subtle shots on this guy's part and said, oh, you talking about those space? Whatever, because I don't watch the nigga shit, so I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what does LA got to do with it? I didn't get this notion that you're referring to me based on anything I heard on that nigga shit. You listen to that, and I don't listen to that nigga. I got it straight from these right here, from these community posts. Now, the specific community posts, I ain't gonna go back down. These are more the new joints or whatever, whatever. But it was these joints right here where, I mean, I picked up on, the bullshit he was on or whatever, whatever. So he is actually the one that basically denied that he was speaking about me. So I just left it alone. And then after that, we squared that up, he had called me, I don't know, a day or two later, chopped it up on the phone a little bit about whatever, whatever. Very cool. Everything was good. I'm like, all right, whatever, whatever. And I just left it at that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it would be any issue. And then what happened after that? I kept making, dope shit. Shout out to NSLM, you know what I'm saying? Producers or whatever, whatever. They sending beats my way. I'm churning them out, making other fly joints and everything. And this is honestly what I think it is. I think it's just getting under his skin. I think it's that narcissist shit, right? Like he sees me out, connecting, making moves, whatever, whatever, putting out dope shit. So if it's dope, the way he got to translate it is like, I'm the one that be making the dope shit around here. Yeah, no one else can make dope shit. Oh, Tone made dope shit. So he's like tricking himself, like in his own mind, wheels turning. He's like, well, he must be copying me then. That's the only way he can make something dope is if he's copying me. So it translates in his mind to copying him. You know what I mean? Either that or he knows he's bullshit and he's just trying to, I don't know, shit on what I'm doing. My whole thing is like, why are you even so concerned with this small little collective? Like, not anything I was doing was I thinking about you or anything on like a small little enclave of people. Yes, to get off my dick, that was for you because you want my dick. And yes, please get off it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about you. You can make a million songs to me. I ain't gonna say I won't respond. Maybe I'll do one of them quick little written things where I don't stop writing until the shit is done. I might do a quick one at you, or I might not. I'm really not concerned about that. You know what I mean? When you got producers sending you fly shit, you kind of want to respect that and you want to give your time to that, which I am going to do. I got this concept for this next joint that no one in hip hop has ever done. So shout out to NSLM. I got something fly coming. Trust me. And, I got this new game and shit. And sometimes creatively, you got to take a little break and, you know what I'm saying, marinate or decompress, whatever you want to call it. And then you come back, with the heat. So, yeah, I wasn't thinking about you then. This is why I didn't bother responding. Yeah, like I said, I heard the shot. You left the group and this girl and then blah, blah, blah. I heard all that shit. I just didn't give a fuck. I thought it was funny. That's actually when you be having these like little, I don't know, paranoid tirades and these flip outs, I find it hilarious. But I also find it sad because truth be told, I was on the cusp. I was gonna holler at the cats have been sending me beats. I was gonna say, because they send me a lot of beats. One of them even said, yo, I'm gonna slow down sending the beats, whatever, whatever. I was like, nah, that's cool. But I was about to tell him, I was like, yo, this cat over here, he be making heat too that I think would fit y'all guys' sound as well, which I sincerely do. I think Styles would fit the sound of the homies that been sending me joints. And I was gonna say, like, yo, if you're not in tune, get in tune with his shit, whatever, whatever. He might, wreck some shit that y'all got too. What's up? Check out Styles' joint. And I still stand on that. I have no reason to not stand on that just because this nigga's having like a paranoid, delusional flip out. I mean, I'm not gonna blackball anybody. Don't fuck with this nigga. Hey, if y'all familiar, y'all see the name, Nutwood Television, check out his shit, and, you like it, send him some shit too, whatever, whatever. But the point, when I say it's kind of sad, is the point is, imagine how many other times in life, I'll talk to you directly, that you must have done this. You even say it yourself, that you burnt the bridge because you flipped out erratically or sporadically with no base or foundational reason of it. You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking, I was like, wow, you doing this with me and you're 51? It must have happened several times. Too many to count that you just like pigeonholed yourself, that you just kept yourself in a small circle, in a small bubble, boy. You know what I mean? Because you done shut motherfuckers off. You know what I'm saying? That could have probably helped you out in any type of avenue. And then you're a man that claims to be and likes to be a businessman when networking is like one of the top tier things you got to do. And you don't got to kiss anybody's ass. I'm not asking you to kiss my ass, but at the same time, you don't just flip on somebody or just take a small little theory that might have some substance to it and then just run with it like it's truth. But then again, that small theory gets squashed because at the very sight of me seeing that you were talking about me, as close as possible to approaching you, I approached you. And I let you know that, no, I'm not talking shit about you. And I even said, if you think I am, cite out specifically what you're talking about. And what did you do? You said, no, I wasn't talking about you. And what are you doing now? Now you're saying, yeah, for weeks I've been checking you. So you were talking about me. So that means you bitched up in front of me. That is the wild shit right there. That's a new level thing. As much as you flip out and whatever type of shit of you want, I would never think that you would do that. That's I even a little bit thought you were telling the truth because I was like, would this nigga really just I don't know fold when I'm approaching him with the shit? I was like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna be that bonkers. If anything, he'll be like, my bad, yeah. What? So it was weird. It reminded me of something, a story that Puff Daddy told. Even though I think Puff Daddy is full of shit, but this story hits home, hits to exactly how I felt about this situation. Right? It's the 9-5 Source Awards when Suge Knight was on stage saying anybody that don't want the producer in your video, yada yada yada, come to Death Row. When Danny Boy knocked him in the face with his elbow. I don't know why people don't talk about that. That was the funniest shit to me. Come to Death Row, he walking off stage, douche gets duffed in the face with the nigga's elbow. But Puff Daddy on I think Drink Champs, he told a story. He said that he saw Suge later in a club, Tunnel or wherever they were at, and Puff alleges that he approached Suge about that shit and was like, "Yo, were you talking to me?" And allegedly, he said that Suge said, "Nah, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Jermaine Dupri." That's like this. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Solo Redline. Now, for the record, I don't believe Puff's story. I don't believe that happened. I think Suge was talking about him, and I don't think Suge backed down in his face. Maybe he did. I don't know the nigga. Let me not even act like I know these motherfuckers. Maybe he did do that stupid shit. Who knows? But it was the same type of scenario. I was like, what? You know what I mean? So, no, dude, I'm not talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. I'm not thinking about you like that. And then this nigga said, something that I'm trying to copy his facial expressions. What? But because I did a funny face on a cover to the joint for Black Caesar. So so me just out the blue, just doing some stupid shit that took half a second to think of doing. Snap the camera. You're saying I was intentionally trying to copy you, your eyebrow expressions. Fuck are you talking about? In fact, if you little side thought, that's your logo. I don't care. I'm not trying to be the angry brow guy. I know I seen some people when I did the video talking about the LA guy or whatever. They said that I look mad because that's not anger. That's just focus. When I'm focused on something, my brow might do that naturally. You're not the first person whose brow does something like that or has a little bit of a scowl. But truth be told, I think I fit the scowl logo. I think my eyebrows are thicker and, more fitting for the scowl logo than yours. But truth be told, I've been recognized I'm on some halfway raising eyebrow shit. I said it in a song from decades ago. Something like raise my eyebrow like the Rock and Spock, some shit like that. But that's not my thing. I'm not trying to own that. That's your thing. No, I'm not trying to copy you. If I do something you like, it just be I do something you like. It doesn't mean I'm trying to copy you. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about the small little circle. That's why I didn't really want to reply. But I had tuned into Ralph Vitals and I heard him playing back some style shit. And it was just too much. It was when this nigga said that he checked me on email a while ago and I kept backing down. I'm like, what? That's when I said, nah, let me let it be known that did not happen. I have the email. At the sight of me reading these little community posts and seeing you talking, trying to claim that I was subtly coming at you, I hit you up immediately and left you my number so we could clear the air immediately. But from henceforth, from here forth, because I'm not doing any more explaining. I'm not explaining, what I meant by this. No. If you want to think I'm talking about you, think the fuck I'm talking about you. I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, every single thing I do from here on is talking about styles. Everything. I don't care if I'm talking about birds in the sky, butterflies, roses, strange black goo that be coming up everywhere. It's all about styles, everything. From your point of view. Or should I say, you could think that and I'm not going to care. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? You're a smart. I got some shit in. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That shit is old. How many times have I done that and did the yada yada? I don't care. I don't even care. Like all the videos I put on private, the songs where I was destroying your ass, I don't even care to unprivate them so I could let the people hear who's really better, who's really the champion MC. Hold up. This shit's still on? Okay. I don't even care to do that. I'm chilling. I don't give a I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. A little quick something, maybe. But honestly, I really don't care. Let me go to these notes in case I missed something. I think I covered just about everything. All right. Yeah, facial expressions, email check-in. No one cares. Hot music. Yeah, so I'm just pausing in case I'm forgetting something. I don't want to end this video. Oh yeah, I wanted to read some of these shits. Look at this shit. Look at this dumb shit. This is the one that really got to me here. This was one where I was really like, yo, this nigga is bugged the fuck out. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking about this dude. I'm just doing me, like I always do. And look what he says. Copying isn't conquering, evasion isn't accepted, delusion isn't reality. It's not that part, it's this part right here. You have been beaten and dismissed. There is no retaliation, responses, or revenge to be had. I know it's still bothering you subconsciously. Learn to live with a loss. Now, I want y'all to think about it. Imagine from my perspective. I'm not thinking about this dude. I'm just like, yeah, it does. I'm just not thinking about this dude. And then you go to this nigga's community shit and you read a nigga that you're not thinking about claiming that they know that they are still bothering me, who's not oblivious to anything he's talking about. I know it's still bothering you subconsciously. Learn to live with a loss. So the person that's really bothered enough to write this, to think that I'm thinking or talking about him, is saying, I know it's still bothering you subconsciously. Learn to live with a loss. I'm like, no, ain't nothing bothering me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We will not exchange again. As I told you before, what you do is cute for you, but in no capacity are you matching or surpassing me. You lack it. Okay, fine. Well, let me keep lacking it. Then there's no reason to do joints at me and say, yeah, if you respond, I got some more shit in the tuck. I don't really give a fuck. And again, yeah, people, one advice I could give is when you do your joints, don't dissect every single line. Niggas either get it or they don't. That's what art is supposed to be anyway. If they don't get it the first time they fucking hear it, let them get it 2 years down the line. Let the value of the art appreciate. Do not depreciate the art by dissecting it in front of the audience and breaking down every single thing. That's my little advice. You know what I'm saying? What else? Angry man, this means you too. F you. I recorded it 3 days ago, just haven't dropped it yet. Is he ready? He don't give a fuck. You were warned. Who is he dissing? What else? I don't expect honesty or anything direct from you. You have been a bitch and doing suspect shit for the longest. I called you out not too long ago and you ducked. Stop. Like, why would you even lie like this when you think I just deleted when I got the proof? I got the whole joint when I hollered at you. I was like, yo, if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. Here's my number. We could talk about it. And his reply was, no, in no way was I referring to you. I'm talking about this solo Redline guy or whatever. That was your reply. And then you started talking about the LA guy. Don't let LA trick you into getting into a thing with me. Like, why are you thinking about that? I didn't have to go to that nigga. It's these shits that I was reading that basically told the story. I don't know what that nigga was talking about, the other guy. I guess it's cool now to be a clone, to straight copy elements from people's personas and pretend. It's pretty easy if you're a BS person to begin with, as many of you are. But on some real ish, there's only one of me. There have been no replacements, no alternative variant, no changes. You are not dope enough. To whom it may concern, stop playing with me. And then Italian, yada, yada, yada. So that's about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm still not gonna give a fuck. Oh yeah, I did want to say a little bit of a flex. If you want to talk about the little small enclave of people, this little small circle of people, I, Tone Space, have done the most collabs with other people out of everybody. And 9 out of 10 of those collabs that I've done with other people, be it Black Sector Mafia, be it this, be it that, producers, shout out to y'all, Unknown Roaster, whoever, different people, 9 times out of 10 they reached out to me to collaborate and put something fly together. Maybe a couple times I might have put the beacon out for them too. And that's not to flex or nothing. That's just to say, like, yo, That's fly. But as far as this guy Styles, you got a whole audience of people, the fam. Y'all got the dopest music. Why don't you produce something with him? Why don't you collab and make something happen? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we hear you on this person's beat or that person's beat or a song with two of you? You worried that they're gonna outshine you? You know what's up with you and the one guy, like the Philly guy? You know, the trying to get me out the way or whatever, whatever. You know, why don't y'all two collab and do something? Like I don't know, but again, shout out to NSLM. I'm gonna have some new fly shit very soon, very soon. I'll work on this song. This shit crazy. It's in the concept phase. I haven't written the actual song yet, but yo, this shit, it's never been done before. Never been done. But that's it, y'all. Peace.